Venom may have a bad reputation, but he's done more than a few good deeds. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 nicest things Venom has ever done. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at the times where the anti-hero took a break from crime and embraced his heroic instincts. We'll only be focusing on those who have worn the original Venom symbiote, so heroic acts from characters like Anti-Venom won't be included on this list. Since some of these good deeds are connected to major plot points, a spoiler warning is in effect. Number 10. Protected Peter Parker's parents. Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1, number 375. Venom tends to believe that Spider-Man ruins people's lives. The anti-hero was once so convinced of his belief that he kidnapped Peter Parker's parents to keep them away from the webhead. When Spider-Man tries to get them back from Venom, they're all attacked by a group of mercenaries. The wild melee results in Peter's parents being surrounded by flames. Despite fire being one of Venom's only weaknesses, he leaps through the flames to save the Parkers. While we can't defend Venom's choice to kidnap Peter's parents, the risk he took to rescue them shows that his heart was, well, somewhat in the right place. Number 9. Stopped eating brains. Venom, The Hunger number 3. We should always try to be respectful of other people's dietary needs. However, we completely understand why Eddie Brock was horrified when he discovered that the Venom symbiote developed a craving for a nutrient found in people's brains. When Brock refuses to go on the zombie diet, the symbiote separates from him and goes on a brain-devouring rampage. Venom's hunger gets so bad that it almost devours its host. Fortunately, Brock discovers that the nutrient the symbiote wanted could be found in chocolate. Heroes and villains alike were probably thankful that Venom stopped performing violent neurosurgery and settled for chocolate bars instead. Number 8. Defended aliens across the galaxy. Venom, Space Knight, numbers 1 through 13. When the former high school bully Flash Thompson first bonded with the living Venom symbiote, he was warned about its violent influence. But after a trip to the symbiote's home planet, the two decided that Venom should leave behind his dark past and protect others by becoming an agent of the cosmos. In Venom's new position, he saves civilizations, makes new allies, and helps other beings find their true purpose. Although he struggles with his violent urges, he makes a constant effort to rise above them. Venom's decision to fight villains and save strangers despite having dark instincts sounds like a choice a hero would make. Number 7. Stopped a deadly plague. Venom, License to Kill, number 3. After Eddie Brock committed dozens of crimes as Venom, an American agent offered to clear his criminal record if he worked for the government. Brock accepts the offer and goes undercover to stop an evil doctor from unleashing a deadly plague. Since Venom has orders to keep his powers hidden until he finds the source of the plague, he nearly dies during the mission. But his obedience pays off when he's taken to the doctor's base and puts an end to the infectious disease. While this successful mission didn't make up for his past crimes, it was a step in the right direction for Venom. Number 6. Rescued earthquake victims. Incredible Hulk vs. Venom. A villain named Dr. Bad Vibes, yes, that's the name he went with, threatens to devastate San Francisco with an earthquake. When the city starts shaking, Venom leaps into action to save as many people as he can. His most hilariously heroic moment comes when he arrives just in time to save a couple in a car from falling into a fiery sinkhole. After one of them complains about the damage Venom did to the vehicle, he drops the car into the sinkhole. Although Dr. Bad Vibes later turns out to be a phony villain taking credit for random earthquakes, Venom's heroism is completely authentic. Number 5. Saved Mary Jane from Carnage. Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1, number 800. The vicious Carnage symbiote was created when a piece of Venom attached itself to the insane serial killer, Cletus Cassidy. When that symbiote latched itself onto Norman Osborn, the resulting villain, Red Goblin, became a powerful menace. After Osborn tears through all Spider-Man's allies, J. Jonah Jameson asks Eddie Brock to join the fight. Although Mary Jane Watson initially attacks Venom when he arrives to help, he still protects her from the Red Goblin. Although Venom has fought the sadistic symbiote on numerous occasions, this clash stands out because of its importance. Without Brock's help, Red Goblin could have taken Mary Jane's life. Number 4. Went undercover as a nun. Venom, Sign of the Boss, number 1. A church is the last place you'd expect to see Venom, but when the government asked him to go undercover to protect a foreign president from terrorists, he put on his Sunday best. And by that we mean that Venom literally dressed like a nun to blend in for his mission. Once his superiors gave the signal, he stopped a gun-wielding terrorist from threatening hostages. At one point, Venom even stops to offer a child some chocolate. Unfortunately, his violent approach to stopping the terrorists got him in trouble with Ghost Rider. Despite the two anti-heroes bumping heads, Venom's actions ultimately kept innocent people safe. Number 3. Ended a shootout. Venom, License to Kill number 1. During Venom's early days as an unofficial government agent, his superior had a bomb planted in his chest. He was warned that it could be detonated remotely if he ever got out of control. Shortly after the explosive surgery, Venom sees a shootout erupt between 2 drug dealers. Although his superiors tell him to stand down and ignore the violence, he leaps into the fray and brings a brutal end to the shooting. Venom's actions could have caused a trigger-happy government agent to blow him up on the spot. But he was unable to let senseless violence continue while he had the power to stop it. Number 2. Mentored Andy Benton. Venom number 39. High school student Andy Benton discovered that her gym teacher, Flash Thompson, was secretly Venom. When she goes to speak with him, the villainous Jack-o'-lantern arrives to kill Venom. During an intense battle, Lantern murders Andy's father. When Venom uses his symbiote to protect Andy, a piece latches on and turns her into a being called Mania. Mania tries to kill Lantern for revenge, but Venom convinces her to spare his life. After that fateful night, he continues to protect Mania and prevents her from taking a dark path. Venom may not seem like an ideal mentor, but he truly understands what Andy is going through. Number 1. Safeguarded an underground city. Venom, Lethal Protector numbers 1 through 6. In the Lethal Protector series, Venom tries to make a new start in San Francisco. However, he can't stop a mugging without murdering crooks. Venom gets his chance to be better when he witnesses homeless people being attacked. After defending them, he discovers they have an underground city that is being threatened by a cruel businessman. Although they refuse his help, Venom fights numerous villains and undergoes tremendous pain to save their lives. What makes his actions truly heroic is that there was no promise of a reward or even acceptance from the victims. He simply wanted to help the people in need. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.